had got a phone call. So I got a phone call and we was talking about the Diddy and Cassie situation. And I don't know if I'm gonna wait for somebody to come back in here to tell me where I left off on to pick up on the story again. So I'm gonna let y'all get in here. Let y'all get in here. Nobody's in here yet. I ain't that famous yet to where y'all rush in. Trying to be like DDG and shit. Castanet. Live streaming and shit. So as soon as you pop up, they were like, I was watching DDG on the Breakfast Club. I really like DDG as a content creator. Like, I don't care what nobody say about him on the internet. He's been able to establish a brand for himself from scratch, from bottom up, and then take care of his family and get into rooms. I don't know if he ever thought he would be in the rooms that he's in, but he's definitely in some significant rooms. And same as Castanet. And I feel like Castanet has a very good head on his shoulders. And his mama definitely raised him right. And you can tell he got God in his life and he loved his girlfriend, because them people at them party was like vultures on his ass. They were like on him. He was declining alcohol. And even when people did offer him alcohol, he took like a little sip. It probably was a fake sip. Just like a throwback. And he put that shit down. And I felt that. I was like, man, that's inspiring right there. That's the way you should be. But yeah, I like that. I look at people online, like I look at the people who are doing the things that I want to do, and I be inspired. Hello, I see one person in the chat. I see one person on the let me know if you can hear me. I had got a phone call, so it cut off the sound. So and that was an important phone call, so I needed that. I had to answer that. But yeah, I look at people who are doing the things that I want to do, and then I'm inspired by them, and I'll be like, I'm taking notes, inspiration. Castanet inspires me. DDG inspires me. Who else inspired me as far as women? De'Ara inspires me, and I love her because she Aries like me. Who else inspires me? It's not that many people, because it's like I be looking at people who are performing on a high level, and I look at and I be like, yeah, I'm inspired by them, and the people whose content I like, you know. So, yep. Hello. I forgot where I left off in the story. If you can remind me of where I left off in my last story, that would be great. I don't know how much of it you all heard. I received a phone call and I was not able to. And Privileged Posse told me that they couldn't hear me. So I logged back on. But you have to let me know if where I left off in my story, because I'm really not sure. So that would be great. Other than that, I'm still on FaceTime with my sister, talking about celebrity gossip and events, and how I read. You remember when we was on FaceTime the other day? We was watching a YouTube video about the dude who was and I love Armand Wiggins too. I watch Armand Wiggins, and he was talking about how Diddy's team planned to make Cassie look very bad in court. They done started off strong with that.
They done started off strong, but who?
The headline.
The prosecutor?
Yeah. No, the defense team.
The defense team said, no, they said that Diddy made somebody your name in her mouth.
That's the defense team. That's the headline.
Baby.
No, it would be no, the prosecutor. Okay, the prosecutors would have been the ones to say that to his team to make him look bad. Okay, so it was the prosecutor who said this. Okay. Okay, spam folder. Thank you for reminding me of where I left off, and that is exactly the truth. So, spam folder just reminded me that the last place I left off in my video was. She remembered the last thing I said was that the less people at the party, the more freaky it gets. That is the truth. The less mouths to talk, the more to do, and you'll do a whole lot with those people. The dinner reservation was at 8:30 p.m. I didn't get home till 10:30 a.m. 10 o'clock a.m. the next day. It was bright and sunny, just like it is right now when I left home, and it was dark when I left the house. So we were up all night. We were up all night partying very hard. I won't say nobody names, but we were partying very hard, and I had a blast. It was an eventful time in my life. And when I get older, I'll always think back to that one time when I went to that house party at that billionaire's house and I did some shit. You can tell people some things, but you ain't got to tell them everything. I'm just telling y'all, Diddy ain't the only one throwing them parties. And he ain't, whether they're a celebrity or not, he still ain't the only one throwing them parties. That's for sure. Regular people throwing them parties. Yes, spam folder. Regular people throwing them parties. Diddy just a big figure. I'm not shocked. All the allegations that I'm hearing, I'm not shocked. And another part of me feels like, had people got what they wanted out of the deal, whether it was with Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, all these people who have been charged for a crime, for whatever it is that they did, had the people, this is just my personal opinion, I am not saying that these people are wrong. I don't know any of these people personally. That's my disclaimer. But I'm saying, this is my thought process. Had those people gotten what they wanted out of the deal, I don't think they would have sued him or ever told their story. Because they say that there are people who are in Hollywood right now, big celebrities, who went through people such as Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, and they got pictures of these people together that went through something very similar, and they don't say nothing. So, all right, I'm gonna say this live. I gotta go, and we'll talk later. Maybe later on today, but I'll definitely see you tomorrow.